Alright, well this is an unfortunate card to draw because the first one I cannot do. There is no other world cards in play. So unfortunately 3 monsters will appear. Since there are no available monster slots on the board now, I'm going to have to choose where they go at the bottom. First monster I drew was a fire vampire, and I'm going to put him here. He unfortunately locks the yellow die. Second monster is a cultist, who I'm going to place here, hoping that I will never have to go to that card. And the final monster is a nasty vampire who's going to go here. Alright, so Jenny's turn of this round. Fortunately, there's not as many good moves as before. Our luck is changing very quickly, but I'm still going to have Jenny attempt this card. This is a card I don't feel Jenny's going to actually complete. The only punishment, though, is 2 sanity, which she can take. And she can at least kill this vampire because the order list does not need to be done in order. Alright, Jenny's first roll. We're hoping for at least 1 scroll. No scroll, but we did get a terror. So Jenny did not get the scroll I wanted, but at least she gets a terror. We can complete 1 task, and maybe we have a chance at completing the rest of the card if we get that scroll. My second roll did give me the scroll I wanted, so at least the fire vampire is destroyed. This is third roll. That last roll didn't give me anything, and once we lose the die, there's no way to complete this task, so I'm not rolling the rest because it's already over. So Jenny did not complete that adventure, but at least she killed the fire vampire, giving us the yellow die back. She also gains 1 trophy. Jenny will also take 2 sanity lost, leaving her with only 2 remaining. And that ends the first turn of the round. For Joe's turn, I'm not going to do anything fancy. He's just going to go to the chapel here. He has 8 trophies, which if I spend all 8, he becomes blessed. Joe is blessed again and gains the usage of the white die. That ends the second turn. With Jenny so close to dying and her luck not being that great right now, I'm going to have her just go to the first aid station, spend 2 trophies, and recover her full sanity. That ends the third turn. Joe's turn. He's going to finally go after a card. Not too bad. I like his chances. He does lose some sanity and stamina, but he can definitely take it right now. 3 scrolls may be an issue, but hopefully with the blessed condition, it won't be a problem. So that roll grants us the scroll that we need to complete the first task, but Joe loses 1 sanity. Since I don't love this roll, I'm going to have Joe just focus that and lose a die. Third roll. Prefer to not lose any more die right now, so I'm going to spin this clue token. Get 2 extra re-rolls. And 1 more. Alright, unfortunately I'm going to have to lose a die, and I'll just pick this one. Three die left. Not looking so good. Oh, but there's a scroll that we need. We got another scroll, which allows us to complete a second task. And Joe loses 1 stamina. Alright, I have 2 rolls left, and we just need 1 scroll to complete the adventure. Snake Eyes. Hopefully the blessed dice will grant us the victory we want to complete this adventure, so I'm going to discard a yellow and a red card to get the yellow and red die. With the die that we focused and the scroll that we rolled, we were able to complete the adventure. This grants us the ability to take away Doom, of which there is none, so that does nothing, an Elder Sign, and 2 clue tokens. Joe was able to get another Elder Sign, bring us even closer to victory. He gained 2 clue tokens, and now he is down to 2 sanity and 3 health. Joe wins again, giving himself 2 trophies and completing another adventure. A new adventure comes out on the board. This also ends the round and starts a new Mythos phase. New card says... Alright, we again have a choice here. We can have the investigators lose 1 Elder Sign, or we add 2 Doom tokens to the Doom track. This is how we currently have Yig's card. We have 8 of the 10 Elder Signs we mean, which means we're very close to victory. And he has no Doom, so he's not even close to waking up. I'm going to choose the second one, where we add 2 Doom tokens, which means 1 monster will be added to the board. The monster I drew is a hound, which will go right on the card that we just drew, also locking the yellow die. This may be the final round. Since we only need 2 Elder Signs, I'm willing to risk it pretty much all to defeat this card. So this card does have a lot of tasks on it and a lot of necessary things. Jenny may not be able to do it in 1 turn, but if she can at least defeat 1, if not both monsters, this card becomes easier. And the victory is 2 Elder Signs, guaranteeing us instant victory even though the monsters would come out. This could be the final rules of the game, we'll see. First roll, we were lucky enough to defeat the rat. Our second roll allows us to defeat the Shoggoth. Jenny does lose 1 sanity, but now she still has 5. Unfortunately, Jenny did not complete the adventure, but this makes it a very easy card for Joe to come in and beat it. And also for failing the card, Jenny does take a stamina insanity loss. It also ends that turn. So with only that card to complete, Joe has plenty of rerolls. I feel like he might as well just go for it. Alright, Joe's first roll. Since Joe is the reroll king, I'm going to spend a clue token to allow him to reroll. Second roll. Third. He has not been lucky this time, so I'm going to spend a clue token. It's a bit frustrating and I don't want to waste Joe's last reroll, so I'm actually going to focus the skull and hope we get 2 scrolls. Since this is the last time we'll have odds that good, I'm going to spend the last clue token and get 2 extra rerolls. Right, 1 more. And with that very lucky roll, we get to complete the adventure, gain the last 2 Elder Signs, and win the game. So I like to put the last 2 Elder Signs on the card and have Yig be sealed away. This ends my playthrough of Elder Signs with its first expansion, Unseen Forces. I had a pretty easy setup and pretty easy Elder Gods, so this is not really indicative of how hard the game can be. Typically, though, I will say the museum cards are very much easier than any of the later expansions. This was kind of just an experiment to see kind of how it would go. There are definitely some bugs to work out and some kinks, but if everybody enjoys this, I would definitely be happy to do more Elder Sign or other Arkham Horror games, or just even other games that I may have. So I hope you enjoyed. Keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks.